Fox 61 News at 10 begins now.
Before today at the Travelers Championship, I'd never met Brian Salvo before, which is quite unfortunate for me because the 40-year-old from East Haven is truly an inspiration. Brian and Travelers Executive Chairman Jay Fishman are co-honorary chairman of the Travelers Championship. That's one thing they have in common. The other, both are ALS patients.
You know, being diagnosed in 2009, yeah, it was hard. But positive mind is a strong thing, and I'm a firm believer the more positive you are, the better outcome you're going to have in the end.
Spend just a few minutes with Salvo, as I had the pleasure of doing this morning, and you're in the company of someone who clearly sees the glass as half full.
You know, to have that, 2009, I'm still walking, I'm still talking. I'm able to move around for the most part still. Yeah. That's a blessing.
Since Travelers became title sponsor in 2007, the tournament has generated more than $10 million for charity. This year's primary beneficiary is the ALS clinic at the Hospital for Special Care in New Britain.
The story here is really about the ALS patients and their families and the courage that they show, and the clinicians at the hospital that work with this population. Overlooking
the 18th green on Skybox Row, Travelers has built a facility for ALS patients, providing food and tickets for family members and caregivers.
Well, the last few months we've met out here multiple times. How do we design this? How do we put this together? How is the patient population going to feel like it is built around them and to make them feel special? And it's continuing the mission of what we're about. I mean, this is what we do.
There's a lot of patients that don't have a chance to digest this horrific disease, and I owe it to them. I have to do whatever I can to continue this fight.
Quite an inspiring guy.